Imagine a place where the sand stretches out forever, a golden sea beneath a vast blue sky. This is the Sahara Desert in Niger, a land of beauty and silence. Listen closely, and you'll hear whispers from the past, stories of ancient caravan towns, hidden jewels in the endless desert. Our journey takes us to these forgotten places, where we'll walk sandy streets and see buildings shaped from the earth itself. These towns were once hubs of wealth, knowledge, and adventure, where people risked everything to cross the desert. The journey was a test of courage, facing burning sun, biting wind, and the danger of getting lost. These oases were places to trade, talk, and share worlds. It's a story of resilience, connection, and the desire to explore beyond the horizon. So come with me. Let's step into the past and follow the ancient tracks in the sand. The echoes of history are all around us. Let's begin. What is a caravan town? Think of it as a vital stop on the trans-Saharan trade route, a lifeline for travelers crossing the desert. Camel caravans were the cars, and these towns were their fuel stops. Niger's towns sat at the crossroads, making them centers of wealth and power. Caravans from salt mines and gold-rich empires all passed through here. Rulers grew rich by taxing goods, and simple wells became thriving cities. The sound of camel bells meant excitement. New goods, new stories. These towns were melting pots, where people and ideas met. Caravan towns shaped Africa's history for centuries. Their legacy still shapes Niger today. Agadez, one of the most famous caravan towns, still thrives today. Founded in the 15th century, it became the most important Tuareg city, known as the gateway to the desert. Every Sahara crossing passed through Agadez, the last major stop before the vast emptiness of the Tenere Desert. The Sultan of Agadez controlled the routes, offering protection to caravans, for a price. This made Agadez wealthy and powerful. Its old town is a maze of narrow, winding streets and mud brick houses that stay cool in the desert heat. Walking here is like stepping into another century, where echoes of traders and artisans still linger. Agadez was a center for skilled artisans whose work was prized across the Sahara. The city's most famous landmark is the Grand Mosque, with its towering mud brick minaret, a beacon for travelers, symbolizing safety and endurance. Wooden beams jut from its sides, used as scaffolding for repairs after the rains. Seeing the minaret on the horizon meant survival. It was a sign of hope. Today, Agadez remains a Tuareg center, where motorbikes park beside camels and the market still buzzes with life. The spirit of the caravan town endures, blending ancient and modern. Visiting Agadez is more than seeing old buildings. It's experiencing a culture shaped by the desert for centuries. It's a living museum, a crossroads of civilizations. The past is alive in every street and every story. Agadez stands as a testament to resilience and adaptation. Its legacy continues to inspire. The desert's gateway is open to all who seek its stories. The trans-Saharan trade depended on one remarkable animal, the camel. Camels, ships of the desert, can travel for days without water, withstand sandstorms, and carry heavy loads across endless dunes. For traders, a camel was a lifeline and most valuable possession. Life on the caravan trail was grueling. Journeys took months, with scorching days, freezing nights, and sudden sandstorms. Getting lost was a constant threat. Only experienced Tuareg guides could navigate by stars and subtle landmarks. Each day began before sunrise. Pack up camp, load the camels, and walk in a slow, steady rhythm. Food was simple: dried meat, dates, hard bread, and water was rationed, every drop precious. Hardship forged camaraderie. Survival depended on trust and cooperation. Reaching a town like Agadez brought immense relief: shade, fresh water, and a proper meal. It was time to celebrate, trade goods, and share stories from the road. Caravan towns were sanctuaries, not just markets. They offered rest, safety, and a chance to prepare for the next journey. The desert tested everyone, but it also united them. The rhythm of the caravan trail shaped lives and legends. Every arrival was a triumph over adversity. The journey was as important as the destination. The spirit of the trail lives on in Niger's desert towns. The caravan's legacy endures in every grain of sand. The desert remembers. The buildings of Niger's caravan towns are marvels of adaptation. Made from sun-dried mud brick or adobe, they blend beauty with practicality. Thick walls absorb heat by day, keeping interiors cool. a perfect response to the harsh climate. This style, called Sudano-Sahelian architecture, features wooden beams called Caravan that support the structure and serve as permanent scaffolding. Flat roofs offer sleeping space on hot nights, while smooth, curved walls give the towns an organic, earth-grown feel. The marketplace, or souk, was the town's vibrant heart, a labyrinth of stalls filled with salt, leather, textiles, and spices. The air buzzed with bargaining, languages, and the sounds of daily life. Narrow, twisting streets created shade and funneled cooling breezes. Houses clustered together for protection from sun and attackers, often surrounded by high mud brick walls with imposing gates. Every detail was designed for survival and community. The architecture tells a story of ingenuity and resilience. These towns are living proof of how people thrive in the desert. Every ancient place has its legends, and Niger's caravan towns are rich with them. Around desert campfires, stories of magic, spirits, and heroes were passed down through generations. The desert's jinns, spirits believed to live in rocks and dunes, could help or hinder travelers who left offerings for safe passage. Legends tell of Agadez's founding by a wise Tuareg queen or a holy man whose staff brought forth a spring, myths that give the city a sense of destiny. The Tuareg people's poetry and songs recount epic journeys, love, loss, and the beauty of the desert. The Cross of Agadez, a unique silver pendant, is a powerful symbol of freedom and the nomadic life, passed from father to son. These stories are more than entertainment. They hold the wisdom and values of desert life, courage, hospitality, and respect for nature. They connect people to their past and identity. In every narrow street, you can feel these legends whispering on the wind. The stories are as much a part of the landscape as the sand itself. They add wonder and meaning to these remarkable places. The desert's tales endure, shaping the spirit of its people. Every legend is a thread in the fabric of Niger's history. The sands remember every story. The past lives on in every word. The ancient caravan trade isn't just history. It still lives on in Niger's far north. Near Bilma, salt is mined and transported by camel caravans, just as it has been for centuries. These Azalai salt caravans are among the last of their kind, a living link to the trans-Saharan trade. The journey is grueling, weeks across the hostile Tenere Desert, guided by memory, sun, and stars. The Tuareg and Tubu people face the same dangers as their ancestors: heat, sandstorms, and thirst. Salt from Bilma is traded for millet and other essentials, sustaining remote communities. The arrival of the caravan is still a major event, a time for trade and celebration. But this tradition is fragile. Modern trucks threaten its survival. The salt caravans are a beautiful, enduring tradition, but their future is uncertain. Witnessing them is a rare privilege, a glimpse into a vanishing world. The desert's old ways are fading, but their spirit endures. The caravan's journey continues for now. Niger's ancient caravan towns are treasures for the world, telling stories of trade and cultural exchange that shaped Africa. Agadez's Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its unique architecture and history. But these towns face threats: harsh climate, erosion, and the pressures of modernization. Mud brick buildings need constant care, and traditional building skills must be passed down to keep the towns alive. Modern materials can clash with historic character, making preservation a challenge. Balancing comfort and heritage is crucial for the future. Preserving these towns means protecting a way of life and honoring centuries of culture. Responsible tourism can help, bringing funds and jobs to local communities. By safeguarding this fragile legacy, we keep the stories and traditions alive. The echoes in the sand can inspire and teach us for generations. The past is a gift we must protect. Our journey through Niger's caravan towns ends here, but the adventure continues. We've walked sandy streets, imagined great caravans, and heard ancient legends on the wind. These stories of courage and connection remind us that history lives in places like this. The world is full of hidden wonders, often found off the beaten track. Niger's caravan towns offer deep, authentic experiences that challenge and inspire. You don't have to travel far to begin your own journey of discovery. Be curious, read, watch, and learn about distant places and cultures. Every place has its own story, beauty, and lessons to share. Let your curiosity guide you. Keep that sense of wonder alive. The world is vast, full of stories waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. The adventure is yours to continue.